Today's topic is deafness, Indian Sign Language, and school system in India. Let me tell you more about it. In India, there is a huge community of deaf people, which consists of deaf as well as various types of hearing loss too, such as 40 to 50 dB moderate hearing loss. Speech is difficult to understand even in quiet situations. 60 to 80 or 90 dB, moderate to severe, conversation at regular volume cannot be heard and requires more attention and rely on lip reading. 90 to 120 dB is categorized as profound hearing loss, who are also not able to speak. So these deaf people use sign language to communicate. In India, some deaf children learn sign language as their first language from their deaf parents. They acquire it naturally from their parents. And some learn ISL from schools for deaf hostels or deaf adults as they get exposed and become fluent in Indian Sign Language. Those deaf individuals who never went to deaf school receive ISL and enhance their signing skills by involving themselves in deaf communities through deaf associations or deaf gatherings or meetings on weekends. So, in these various ways, ISL blooms within the deaf community. Since Indian Sign Language is the first language or mother tongue of deaf individuals in India, by having a strong ISL foundation, they can learn any second language like English or Hindi, which enables their literacy skills development. Let me tell you more about it. There are many schools for deaf in India where majority of teachers are hearing with unsatisfactory signing skills. Let's understand this in depth. There are more than 850 deaf schools in India with different setups like fully inclusive or partially, segregated schools, and so on. However, deaf teachers or staff are rarely found in these schools. Even the appointed deaf teachers are limited to teaching arts or computers only. Also, there are some certified teachers who have done their B.Ed.Hi and D.Ed.Hi who are capable of teaching through sign language, but the number is really less. Majority of the teachers for the deaf are hearing who have completed their masters or bachelor's or diploma in hearing impairment. The curriculum of those courses focuses strongly on the oralist method for teaching, and that mindset has been ingrained in almost all the deaf schools of India. This has led to language deprivation in deaf children. Language deprivation is the term used for when a deaf child does not have access to ISL. Their naturally occurring language during their critical language learning years, as majority of people around them are hearing, and delay in getting it to schools leads to poor first language foundation. Therefore, deaf individuals end up facing challenges in society, thereby making it difficult for them to independently do any work successfully. Hearing parents or teachers want the deaf children to learn how to speak so that he or she can become on par with hearing people around.